Fuck it.
That was the first thing that the viewers heard. Um, was cool.
Can
Uh,
they hear us at least, or yeah?
you what? Sorry.
I'll check out if you can hear us.
Yeah.
Just give me
Yeah,
a second.
it should be coming up in the next few seconds.
Okay. So yeah, yeah. Okay, good.
Tremendous. Let's get default
Yep,
view.
you hear us. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello to our 4 viewers? So Hell's Teeth 7 viewers. That's terrifying. Welcome to the inaugural Sunday Night DM live stream. Tonight we're going to be running through the last flight of the Red Sword, which is the expansion 1 adventure from ICRPG. Apologies for anything that goes wrong in this live stream. I'm fairly new to this and terrified.
Hey, we're there. We're there for you.
Yeah, guys, do you want to introduce yourselves and your characters just quickly?
Okay. So we're from Big Bad Evil Guys. I'm Michael, and I'm going to be playing Anzo, a silent but deadly sniper.
Really deadly.
Yeah. I don't really have a backstory, so we'll see as we go.
That's cool.
All right. So I'm also from Big Bad Evil Guy. I'm Matt. I'll be playing Birdo, the ghost assassin. I mean, it sounds badass, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do something useful.
We might be brothers. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we just have Italian-sounding names, and we'll do stuff in space. Let's go.
Yeah, it's Italian assassins. No. Yeah.
That is also worth mentioning, as I am the only person who has played this game before, and this is only my second game, so let's. We're quite literally doing this live.
We've been following a little bit.
Drunkens&Dragons, and we know the basics. So
yeah,
you will learn with us.
I guess.
Cool. So, you guys are both members of a crew of something called a warp shell. A warp shell is basically a biomechanical ship that has grown up alongside you. It's vast in scale, and the whole point of the warp shell is to take you to places where information about the Devourer or survivors of the Devourer might be. The Devourer is this huge galactic threat that's kind of basically destroyed civilizations. Nothing can stop it, and the warp shells are kind of the final defense against it, or the final way of trying to beat it.
Mass Effect.
Basically, there's that between that and Farscape is what I've heard.
That's cool.
As you come out of a jump, you look at the screens in front of you and you see this vast floating ship in front of a jet black star. The ship doesn't seem to be under power. You send hails, nothing comes back except kind of a garbled mess of sound. You decide to send a small party across, leaving the vast majority of the crew in the ship or in the warp shell itself, and sending you two, Berto and Enzo, as kind of the combat specialists to breach and clear the warp shell, or the ship in front of you. Sorry. The one thing you do know is, as you get closer, it does seem to be the same class as a lot of reptoid ships, kind of lizard people. So yeah, as you break into the docking bay, which is where you are now, you see in front of you kind of this dingy, darkened room. There's very little light apart from what's coming off, apart from what you're kind of shining with torches and that kind of thing. There's not an awful lot in this room. It looks mostly like it's to kind of receive visitors, guests, that kind of thing. There's a small chair and kind of docking, basically
Is
a
that a
docking
computer
control
or-
right in front of you, and
Yeah.
that's about it. What would you like to do? In fact,
Well-
Enzo, it'll be you first. What would you like to do?
I would like to go to the docking chair,
Tremendous.
like here. Is there a computer in front of it, or
Yeah.
am I assuming things?
Cool. Roll me an intelligence check.
Okay, cool.
DC, you're at DC 12, by the way, at the moment.
What does that mean?
The room DC is
basically,
12, which
okay.
means
at
yeah,
the
it's
moment,
260.
everything is DC. Everything is DC 12.
Okay, I got 18 plus 2,
Tremendous.
so 20.
As you kind of swing your way into the chair and start typing away, you see next to you a bizarre shadow, and as you kind of turn to look at it and inspect it, you notice that it is the profile of a reptoid, just kind of burned into the wall, like a nuclear shadow.
Okay.
As you kind of recoil in horror and go back to look at what's going on the computer screen, you don't see much of note. It doesn't look like anything's docked recently, and there's not an awful lot of other information in the computer itself.
Okay.
Birdo,
It's actually turning on the computer.
yes. So the computer comes on, but it's kind of, it's a little bit on the fritz, but it's still there. There is still power.
All right.
Birdo, what would you like to do?
I think I'm just gonna go and inspect deeper in the room.
Cool. If you want to, you should be able to move
Yeah.
yourself, I think.
He's moving me. I'm just gonna peek around the corner. I don't know. It looks spooky. I don't want to be blasted by a nuclear wave.
Cool.
So, I guess he gets-
Roll me a. I was about to say perception check. Roll me a wisdom check. It's hard getting 3 years of D&D out of you.
That's a 10.
A 10. As you look around, you just can't see. You can't see much through the gloom. You can kind of see. You can see the walls, obviously. There doesn't seem to be anything on the floor. There doesn't seem to be sign of struggle or of violence of any kind. But further into the room, further kind of down the corridor, you can't really see very much.
Okay, it's pitch black. So I'm gonna tell Enzo that. Well, I can't see anything, but I'm gonna stealth in and try to find more. So just to warn him, don't go alone. He's a sniper, so.
Yeah.
And what I would naturally do is, I assume like the computer's on the fritz, right? I would like
a
to,
little
like-
bit, yeah.
I would like to maybe like repair it so that when we want to escape, we could just press a button and have no problem to escape.
Okay. In that case,
So-
roll me an intelligence check. That sounds spectacularly bad.
It's a 1.
Okay, here's a mechanic
I
for
don't
you.
think
Roll me
we'll
a
escape
D20.
from that. All right.
Roll me a D20 again.
Ah, shit.
Oh, there's
11.
like fumbles?
Yep.
11.
11. Okay, you're fine. Basically, the crit fail rule is if you roll a natural 1, you roll another D20, and if that's a natural 1, then like really bad things happen. As in like
Okay.
you type away on the screen and the screen explodes and you take damage. Like it's really really bad stuff.
Okay. So, well, I'm gonna stealth. So it's a Dex attempt. That's
That
what
is
it
correct.
says. So I assume I roll Dex.
Yeah, go for it.
So that's a 17,
17. Cool. You're completely invisible.
and I'm gonna walk up and peek the corner again.
Cool. Roll me a wisdom check.
14.
14. As you
Yeah.
look in, you see kind of on the far wall 2 huge containers, and like little bits and bobs of kind of boxes, crates, that kind of thing. You do notice that most of them look like they've been opened, but there is one that looks like it's still sealed.
Okay.
Do I notice anything on the containers? Like, or I'm too far maybe, so I can't really read on them.
You don't notice anything. You certainly don't notice anything in terms of in terms of kind of life on the like anything that might be hiding up there.
Okay.
You notice that it all looks to be generally scientific. There's a couple of weapon crates that look like they've been opened. The one that's still closed does look military in providence.
Okay, and to my right, maybe is there something?
To your right, there is very little. Again, this looks like it was used to contain things, almost like an impromptu cargo hold.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like there's anything else in there. There is a corridor to the right and a corridor to the left.
Just to be sure, our mission is to find our crew members.
So the mission is basically just to find out what happened on this ship. Your crew is still on the warp shell, which is kind of basically following this ship at the moment.
Okay.
Your job is basically to find out why everybody on this ship seems to be dead, or isn't responding.
Well, maybe because there's a container full of military equipment. Maybe. Okay, so what do you follow me?
Well, yeah. Well, as I attempt to repair the computer, I severe a wire, rendering it a little bit useless. I can't input anything anymore because I cut the keyboard connection.
Fair enough.
So I could only click. So I could like open and close. That's all I could do. Not wanting to report my failure to Alberto. I guess I walk towards him.
Cool.
I'm looking a little bit at the ceiling. Is it a high ceiling?
It's not very high. It's probably about 8 feet.
Okay. Because what I would like to search for when I enter the room is vents and stuff like that, so we can sneak around the. I don't know if it exists or.
Yeah. In that case, roll me another wisdom check.
Wisdom? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a 19.
Yeah,
I got used to playing D&D. I forgot that vents exist in RPGs, you know?
Yep. Someone's watched a lot of Alien. Cool. You see that there is a ventilation system.
Okay.
There are no vents above you right now, but you are aware now that there is kind of a ventilation system in the ceiling. It looks like there might be. It looks big enough for something to crawl through, basically.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go investigate those crates. I'm kind of curious to know if I can read anything on them. Maybe they're open or whatever.
Cool. Yeah, feel free to move forward.
Okay, how many squares I just can move up?
We'll say about 6.
6. So
I'll be there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now from that perspective, can I see anything else?
Sorry, 1 second.
Can
you see anything else? Yes, you can see as you get closer. You notice that both the large containers, both are completely empty. They've been cleared out. Although all the markings on the side suggest that they are were scientific, the kind of scientific equipment. The military crates are almost all empty. Although the one crate that is closed looks as though it's got essentially a numeric lock on. You guess you'd be able to pick it relatively simply, or hack it relatively simply, but it is worth knowing that it is locked.
Oh, okay. So, well, I'm gonna investigate, like try to get more information out of the lock. I'm pretty sure I can't pick it, so I'll try. Can I watch if it's trapped or I don't know?
There's just a Drunken that wrote that the playback is disabled.
Yeah, I've seen that. I'm currently DMing and fixing technical problems as we speak.
Oh, good.
Cool. I am very much still listening though. So.
Perfect. Go ahead.
So which one is The one I can open?
So the one you can open is that one. If you've just seen
Yeah.
seen my ping.
So can I move my character there?
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's say I'm here, and is it trapped? Can I like make sure it's not trapped? I don't want to booby trap myself.
Roll me an intelligence check.
That's a 5.
A 5.
Plus
You
1 is 6.
you don't think that it's trapped.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna unlock it. Well, I'm gonna try to unlock it.
Cool. Roll me a dexterity check then.
That's a 6 on the roll.
You basically as you pull out your hacking equipment.
Yep.
You go to plug it in and you just can't quite get the it's the thing where you try to plug USB in and you never quite get it in the right way up.
Hanzo, it's really sophisticated. I can't find my way inside.
We're not here to loot.
Well, I'm not trying to loot. I'm investigating, of course.
It looks like military grade.
I know that.
Cool.
You want to give it a shot, or?
What would you like to do, Enzo?
Well, I'm going to look left and right at the 2 corridors, just to determine where we're trying to go. Is there any maps on the ship that we could see on a wall or something like that?
There's nothing that you can see in the immediate area.
God damn lizard people.
But yeah, at the moment you're essentially at the moment you feel like you're in a cargo hold.
Cargo,
Or something that's
yeah.
being used as a cargo hold. So it's unlikely that there would be any kind of map or anything in there.
According to my knowledge of ships, do I know where would the cockpit be, or I don't know how to say it. It's like the control room, I guess.
The bridge.
Yeah.
You would guess that the bridge would be at the fore of the ship. So from where you are, you would assume, from what you know of the Reptoid Navy, it would be up towards this direction, kind of up towards the north of the ship.
Okay. You wanna head this way? This thing is really hard to unlock.
Sure. Let's go.
All right.
Go before me.
Are you going through there? Are you giving up on the
3.
on the chest?
Well, it's high technology. I can't unlock it.
You can essentially, if you fail at something and then try exactly the same thing in your next action, you get an easy roll, so you get -3 to the DC. So it would be a 9 that you'd have to beat next turn.
I lied. I'm gonna try again.
It's probably worth mentioning. Cool. Go for it then. Roll me a dex check.
You got it.
15.
Yeah.
15. Yeah. Okay. Roll me basic work. So that'll be a D4
Just
plus whatever modifiers.
D4. I don't have any modifier, I think. It's on... No, I have weapon effort, not...
Yeah, we're not used to working.
It's a 1.
In that case,
This
you have
is-
1 point of effort towards that task.
Alright. Hanzo, assist me.
Cool.
Okay, give me a second.
Go for it.
So you want me to roll for effort as well?
It'll be roll me a dex check.
Excellent. Okay.
Yeah, you have to succeed to be able to apply efforts.
Yeah.
And you failed.
No, it's a 6, 9.
It's a 6.
It's a 6 plus 3, 9.
Yeah, it'll be because you haven't tried it yet. It'll be DC 12. Cool. I would like you both to roll dex saving throws for me. Just like
That's a 16 for me.
16.
14. Yeah, 14 for me.
Cool. As you're there trying to plug bits and bobs into the crate, you feel this rumble through the ship, and then all of a sudden the whole thing just violently jerks, and you only just kind of manage to hold yourselves up as you feel this solar flare begin to roll over the ship. You have That was rolled badly. You have one turn until the next one. Or one
Sorry,
round, sorry.
it was a solar flare
It was a solar flare
from the star
from
that you're
the
orbiting.
black star.
So there are windows. Okay, that's worth
Yeah.
noting.
Cool.
Okay.
So, Berto, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna look around and see if there are hiding spots where I won't be targeted by the next sun flare.
Well, it's just rebelling,
Yeah, it's
so
just
I guess.
like a global thing.
So.
Oh, it's like radiations.
Yeah. Essentially, it's basically whether you can resist falling over. Essentially, is kind of as the ship
Yeah,
rocks.
we just have to hold each. Like we should move away from the containers in case that it crushes us.
What do you mean? How? Like, it's gonna be pushed backward and
So I'm gonna go there.
Cool. As you walk into there, you see kind of through the gloom, a number of very dimly lit computer screens. You do see the one closest to you has a not a map of the ship, but a map of the area. And then a couple of the other points look like they would have information on kind of the ship, its systems, bits and bobs like that.
Okay. Just to be sure, the ship is like in a shutdown mode, right?
It seems to have basic power, life support, all that kind of thing. It's just none of the lights are on.
Okay.
You do feel that the there's not that telltale rumble of an engine. So you would guess that the engines have been the engines are either idling or they've been shut down.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with him to wait for the solar flare to happen and not get crushed.
And
then
we're
I'm gonna try again.
Gonna hold each other.
Like
just
two Italian assassin brothers, you know?
Hold me, brother.
Cool. So I would like you both to roll dex checks for me then.
15.
14 for me.
14. Yep. Cool. You both succeed. And the DC has now risen to 13.
Okay. Cool.
And do we know how many rounds before it happens? Or
you have 4. Yeah, you have 4 rounds before the solar flare hits.
Okay, so I'm gonna give another shot at the container.
Tremendous. That'll be a dex check.
12.
12. That's with all the movement and kind of the effects of the solar flare. You just kind of freeze. Basically, you can't get the thing attached. Does mean the next one will be easy, and yeah. Enzo.
I'm gonna make my way in here.
Cool.
Like I think the basic idea for Enzo is he wants to restore powers to certain parts, so he can have access to the security cameras all over the ships.
Cool.
If there are security, there probably are.
Yeah. In that case, roll me a wisdom check, just to see if you can see which computer is going to likely to be able to do that.
13.
Perfect. You think the one in the far right hand corner, from where you are now, it looks like the most useful computer there. The rest of them seem quite specialized.
As I move my character towards it, that one, or are you gonna ping it?
You can't see when you don't release it. You have to release your character.
I have to release it. Oops.
Oh no, I can see everywhere they're moving.
Yeah.
Really? You're like God.
So it's this computer, right?
It is, yes.
Okay. So I'm kind of gonna move towards it, but at a pace.
I'll just move yourself into that corner. It's all fairly easy.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
As I leave, I'm gonna tell Berto that I'm gonna try to restore power to the security cameras so we can have the eyes on what's happening.
Oh, good. I'm really busy right now.
Cool. Do you want to try?
Next one, it's happening.
Do you want to try and get into the computer?
Yeah. Can I take my time? Is that an option?
Yeah, sure. Roll me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Yeah, is that a rule? Like you can take your time to get advantage in a way or something?
Yeah, I'll say that. If you want to be, if you're not trying to be hurried about it. Yeah, I'll make that an easy roll. So that'll be a
Okay.
10 to beat instead of 13.
Is this 9? Or is this 6?
Did you roll? It's a 9.
Okay.
The dot is on there.
Yeah, okay, it's 9 plus 2. 11.
11. Cool. In that case, you get it. Roll me basic effort.
Okay.
So for people watching live, we've spent 6 rounds on an unlockable thing that's easy to unlock. That's pretty cool.
Okay, that's her fault.
Cool. What did you roll? Sorry.
2.
A 2. Tremendous. So you got 2 points of effort into that.
Okay.
Can't find the 2 on my D10 now. There it is. Okay. Birdo, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go again.
Cool. Go for it.
It's my time now. I got it. Dex check. 17.
17. You get it done. Roll me basic work.
Basic is D4, right?
Yeah.
3.
3. Cool. So that puts you up to 4 in total. If you don't move, you've got time for another action if you want to have another go.
Okay, I'm gonna go again.
Go for it.
Do I roll DC again?
Yeah. So it'll be 13 again.
Okay, so that's how it works.
6. I swear, the lizard man, they have that technology. I don't know where it's from.
It's like a metal. It's a metal lock. You never seen that ever. Like
you're there typing away, thinking that it's a really complex numerical lock, and actually it's just got like a deadlock on it. It's just like a latch.
Yeah, it's a lock. Yeah.
it's like where can I plug my USB? I don't understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep laughing at me. Yeah. Okay.
Enzo, what would you like to do?
I'm probably gonna do the same thing. Put a effort into it.
Cool. In that case, roll me an intelligence check.
That's a 10.
It's a 10. Yeah. Roll me basic effort.
No, cool.
As you said, you were taking your time, so you kind of
That's so
focused on that task.
It's a 2.
It's a 2. Cool. So that puts you up to 4. Again, if you don't want to do anything else, then you can have another go. If you don't want to move anywhere else, you can have another go at it.
Go again.
Go for
I'm gonna go again for sure.
The science gone too far?
No, I missed. I got 9.
Yeah. Cool.
It's okay.
You have 2 turns until the solar flare. Birdo, what would you like to do?
Another shot.
Let's go.
I got this.
God damn.
That's a 15.
15. Yep, you get it. Roll me basic.
That's a 4.
A 4. Tremendous. That pushes you all the way up to 8.
Yep.
So you're 2 off getting that. Do you want to have another go?
Yeah, of course.
Just picking
away. At that point, that's 16.
Yeah.
16. Yep, that gets it. Roll anything but a 1 and you get this.
2.
2.
That's the proof. Okay, you can see, but it's a 2.
So as you're typing away, the lock finally pops. And there's kind of this release of air as the top of the crate kind of pops slightly and begins to lift. As you push it open, roll me a D100.
Oh shit! Do we have that?
I don't have that.
It's
I got 2 D10. It's okay.
Yeah, 2 D10s.
Oh, you got a D. Okay.
So that's a 31.
A 31. You find in the bottom of the crate some medical foam. It is food. It has 2 uses, and it heals you to full HP. You then regenerate 3 HP per round for 1d4 rounds.
We just have 1 HP.
Can you rename it?
Medical foam.
Yeah, medical foam.
Okay.
2 uses, heal to full HP, and regenerate 3 HP per round for 1d4 rounds.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
I'm probably going to do the same thing as Berto.
Yeah, just piling into that.
So I roll twice, I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
I see. 17.
17 gets it.
Plus 2. Well,
2 effort.
2 effort.
Yeah. Cool. So that puts you up to 6.
And I'm gonna do it last time. Oop. 13.
13 just gets it.
Perfect. Come on.
Easy.
4. Let's do it. And it's a 4. Yes.
Get in. Okay, so as you're typing away, you manage to hack your way into the computers. You work out what's going on. You work out kind of the this different reptoid operating system, and you realise that because the reptoid are one of your allies, you realise that you can basically direct the feed into your helmet heads up display.
Okay.
So immediately you get this room by room view of what's going on in the ship.
Cool.
You notice, or you see the bridge. The bridge looks empty. The kind of computers are still blinking away. Everything looks as though it still works, but there's nobody there.
Okay.
You see the rooms that you're both in. So you see yourselves from high angles. You also see a much larger cargo hold. Looks like it's designed to be a cargo hold.
Are you gonna display us the map on? Where are you going?
Not at the moment.
Okay, no problem.
Essentially, you see a big, large square with kind of recessed areas. You see an area. Basically, you see a screen that comes up with classified. Just a word in the middle of the screen.
Okay.
And then you see a medical lab, which is incredibly dark, and you see a rather. In fact, roll me a perception check. Both of you roll me wisdom checks.
19.
19.
And roll.
Me too?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was a camera. Okay, sorry. No, it's a 4. 3.
Okay. You see kind of a shadow in the corner of the room.
Which one?
Like a very, very large shadow.
In which room? Sorry, I'm not in the
You
same
see
room.
it
as
in the medical bay. You don't know where it is in relation to everything else in the ship, but you know that this is a medical bay. You can see kind of gurneys and bits and bobs in the darkness.
Well, Mr. Resolved, we can go on. Found the culprit.
Yeah, is the shadow moving or it's
It
still?
is completely still. You don't know. You don't even know if it's alive, if it's dead, if it's inanimate. It's just very large.
Okay, it's like a FNAF shadow. You don't know if it's
Exactly.
Okay. 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 Can I move around the camera, or they're all still?
You should be able to. If you right click and drag, it should drag the camera. Although you have true line of sight, so you can only see what you can actually see.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go meet Ansel, I guess.
It's a sci-fi. Can we talk without being in the same room?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
As
so
far as
that's
I'm
cool.
concerned, you have radio communication, so you can kind of communicate with each other.
Sorry, I'm just getting used to the setting.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of new things. But,
So I put my fingers to my ear and start talking like in Gears of War. Dom, Berto.
Yeah.
I got the camera access.
Oh, that's cool.
So
the crate was empty.
Okay. Well, that was useful.
I'm sorry.
Well, get your ass here.
Coming.
Cool. Just so you know, this is at the end of this round, you get another solar flare.
Yeah, I know. I guess I'm gonna.
What else is there in the room? Like, I walked up there. Can I see something? Like the other machine look like.
You see on this map.
Yeah.
Just to kind of the first map in the room, it's a system map. You see the dark sun smack bang in the middle of it, and then a few broken orbiting planets that almost seem to be spiraling, like orbiting into towards the sun. The one next to it, you see a kind of a diagram of the ship. If you want to have a look at that, and in the far left-hand corner. You see kind of basically just a desk. It's got some handwritten notes and kind of data slates and that kind of thing.
Okay.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna but it's not my turn anymore. But just next turn, I'm gonna go check the desk while Anzo investigates more on the ship map, the digital stuff. I'm not really a tech guy, I guess.
Cool.
Right. So-
And sorry. So is that the end of your turn?
But can I move again? I just did my squares up here.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to the desk and.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold the disc. Hold me, brother.
Enzo, what would you like to do?
So I have access to cameras, right?
You do, yes.
I'm trying to brute force the computer to see if I can get access to any other information, emails, recordings of the last 24 hours,
Okay.
those kind of things. Do I have access to this? Yeah.
In that case, roll me an intelligence check.
Using my computer science skills as.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Intelligence, you said? 21.
Yeah.
Yay!
Super hacker.
Cool. Sorry, what'd you get?
21.
21. Wow.
Yeah. Yes.
Natural 20 or?
No. 19 plus.
19. Fair dues.
Yeah, sad.
On a nat 20 with me dancing, you know that.
You've kind of been hacking through this system. You've broken into it. Now it's relatively simple to work your way around it. So you can find the various bits and bobs that you're looking for.
Okay.
In searching, you find basically a document. It's just kind of an image, a photograph of the sun that you're looking at,
Okay.
and you see this kind of you find this hastily typed, horrendously typoed note that seems to read like like the scrawlings of a madman. It talks about mutation and the effect of the solar flares, and then mentions something about a fold, but apart from that, it doesn't say very much.
Okay.
Can you see the classified zones?
Is it, yeah, actually, are there any quarantine zones, like short doors shut, closed? That I'm aware of.
Any door codes?
Yeah, well, just, let's say, they quarantined something somewhere, and the doors are closed
okay.
because they...
Okay,
Open everything.
Roll me another
But I don't
intelligence
know.
check.
Okay. I don't want to open them?
Yeah, just want to see if they're there.
You said intelligence, right?
That's an 8.
That's an 8.
An 8, but
Okay.
you can't find anything. As you kind of you realise that classified documents might be a little bit deeper within the system, and you just can't find anything.
Okay. I think our plan of action should be, I'm talking to Bertolini, we should gain access to the security room so we could have I don't know what to say. So we could have access to more information on the ship. We could probably find what happened. Yeah.
Well, you might want to brace yourself. I think the solar flare is coming.
Speaking of which, roll me. Oh, wait a second, because this one's bigger. Roll me Constitution checks.
That's rude. You're 2 dex characters, man.
Fuck, we're gonna get mutated. That's a.
Oh, not 20!
Natural 20. Nice.
I told you I'd be dancing.
I got 10.
10. Okay, so you failed and take. You rolled really bloody well. You take 1 point of damage as you as kind of the whole room feels as though it's shaking itself to pieces as this massive solar flare punches into the side of the ship.
Okay.
Enzo kind of. I got that the right way around, didn't I? It was Enzo that succeeded.
No, it was me, Berto.
Berto.
I was dead.
Sorry. As Berto kind of grabs the desk, knowing that it's coming, Enzo, kind of frustrated with your inability to find these documents, you just get thrown from the chair, and smash your head against the wall, and are now kind of lying crumpled in a heap against the wall of the room. And you have 2 turns until your next solar flare.
Did you take damage? Just
Yeah, I took damage.
Okay,
one damage, right?
1 point. It was magical damage. It was a D8, and I rolled a 1.
oh, it was a D8. That's risky.
Yep.
Oh. Now I kind of realize the implication of like it's easy to die in this game. Okay.
It's if reading it has a Tomb of Horrors feel to it, but not quite as brutal as Tomb of Horrors.
Okay.
It's unforgiving.
I'll go through the documents now. I think it's my turn, unless something
Yeah,
happens.
you can kind of pick who goes first. Really.
Pick your story.
Like whoever.
Yeah, just you can
start.
go
Okay,
in whichever
okay,
order
yeah,
you
yeah.
like.
Well, I'm at the desk. I'm just gonna find stuff before I check out for if my brother is okay, because priorities.
Yes.
You look over your shoulder as
rolling
you see him lying on the floor, crumpled. I'll look through the desk. Cool.
Look alive.
Roll me a d20. A d20. Sorry, roll me an intelligence check. It's been a really long day.
15.
15. As you look through, you see. Let me get this up. You find a data slate with a file open on it. It looks like it's an audio file, and as you press play on it, you hear an audio recording with all these bizarre layered whispers and a sub-bass hum that just makes you feel nauseous. The whole feel of this recording is kind of eldritch and weird and truly unsettling on a kind of on a level that you are certainly not accustomed to.
Okay. So
The hell was that?
yeah, I kind of turn around to look at my brother who's lying on the floor, and I'm like, I'm really not curious to find what's going on here. We should really do it quickly and leave, because this thing is really horrifying. And I'm gonna use my movement action to help him up, I guess.
Cool. So you walk over, you help him up. It's a fairly easy thing. Certainly not going to make you roll for that. So Enzo, you're now stood up. What would you like to do?
So basically, I relay him the scribbled message of the madman. I don't remember really what about radiation and mutations. So just to give him a general idea of what we're probably going to face, like mutated beings or something like that.
Yeah.
So do I have access to the camera to on the next room we're going to work?
Yes.
Right?
So you know that. Well, you guess that the bridge is the room through this good thick door.
Okay, there's a door.
Oh, damn! I forgot to put those things in. In that case, the doors are open. You see. You see through into the next room. You see a set of computer desks, kind of terminals that you recognise. It's identifiably the bridge of a ship. You see the captain's chair smack bang in the middle of it, kind of in pride of place with a huge blank screen in front of it.
Okay.
Kind of like it's analogous to like the Enterprise's bridge or something like that.
Okay, it's
Let's find the black box and leave this creepy place.
So yeah, I'm gonna move towards there.
Cool.
Cool. Go for
Your
it.
character.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. As you walk in, you see all of the computers look like they're on, same as before. They're blinking slightly. Looks like there might be kind of power fluctuations from time to time.
Okay.
Generally, it's a fairly steady power supply. Off to your left is a much more detailed system map, and in the far right, in the far left hand corner, and then in the left hand corner, kind of straight across from you, is a very detailed map of the ship. Evidently, that's where kind of damage reports are taken, all that kind of thing.
Okay. What I want to do is download them to my HUD.
Okay.
If that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Are you taking your time with that, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. In that
Can
case,
we do
roll me
this?
an intelligence check.
When I take my time, can you count it as 2 turns?
Essentially, if you're taking your time, then I'm assuming that it's an easy roll as opposed to being a hard one. As opposed to being a normal one. So it's -3 to the DC, which would be 10 at the moment.
Okay.
Well, an easy roll would be 10 at the moment.
Okay, no problem. Just making sure. That's a 16.
16, cool. Roll me. So because you're studying it, you kind of you're hacking this into your systems. Roll me basic effort.
Okay.
I'm just curious. When do we end up like rolling other level efforts? Just for weapon, I guess it's a D6. Yeah, magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
So weapon.
I just understood. I'm sorry for this question.
It's
To all the people watching, I'm sorry.
No. So magical effort would be if you have like a magical weapon or something that says that you roll magic effort.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Well.
So yeah, I rolled a 4 on the basic effort.
Cool.
Oops.
So that pushes you up to 4 on that. And with that, I need you both to make dex checks for me.
Perfect.
As the solar flare begins to rip through the ship again.
17.
16.
Cool. Both of you pass. You steady on your feet as the ship begins to shake and rock backwards and forwards. And you just kind of grab what's near you. At this point, you're starting to get a bit of a feel for the flow of these solar flares and kind of how to kind of retain your balance. It is 4 turns until the next one.
Okay. So I call my brother to get his ass here.
So I'm gonna go and I'm curious to look. Do I see any other like in the first room? There was a shadow of a lizard man that was blasted on the wall or something like that. Yeah.
Yes.
Do I see any others like that
Roll
on these
me
walls?
a wisdom check.
That's a 7. Yay.
7. You don't seem to see anything. At the moment, the lights are really quite low. It's difficult to really see anything. Even when you shine your torch on it, you get that strange thing where it kind of it illuminates it almost too much, and it kind of destroys a lot of detail.
Okay.
You don't really see very much.
By torch, you mean a glow stick, right?
Glow stick technically.
Yeah.
Glow stick. It's sci-fi. Everything's a glow stick. Or like
Exactly.
a body-mounted thing.
Berto, what the hell are you doing?
Can I tamper with the captain's chair?
With the captain's chair.
Cool.
Yeah.
You totally
I
can.
feel like that's a thing I would do.
Cool. Are you? So what are you trying to do with this?
Can I turn it on first?
It's
Pretty
on.
much.
It's on at the moment.
Okay.
Everything's kind of on.
Oh, shit, what is he gonna do?
The thing I wanted to do was actually get access to kind of the black box.
Oh,
to see the logs of communications and everything that went down before the crash or the thing that happened.
Absolutely. Cool. Roll me an intelligence check then.
5. Why?
It's a rolling ball.
My God, this is horrible.
Incredible.
All right. To make sense, I'm just an assassin.
Yeah.
Cool. Enzo.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Okay, I'm gonna continue my work here.
You absolutely can. Roll me an intelligence check.
It's a 12.
12. you take a little bit longer than you were expecting to even. Oh no! Wait a second. No, because these are easy rolls because you're taking your time, aren't you?
Exactly.
I take that back then. Roll me basic effort.
Cool. That's a 3.
A 3.
That's a good roll.
Cool. So that pushes you up to 7 in total. Do you want to have another crack?
Yeah, if it's possible.
Go for it.
Do it.
That's right.
Cool. Sorry about that.
That's a 4.
A 4.
Yeah.
You hit a bit of a snag. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Imagine if the DC was hard, like seriously.
Once you get up to like 16.
Oh god.
Cool. Berto.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? Are you just
Well,
cracking on with finding that black box?
I'm gonna stay on that mission because if I remember, it's what we were here for. Find out what happened.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go again. Try to find
for it.
that black box. 18.
18. Yep.
Yeah.
In basic.
2.
2.
Yep.
So that pushes you up to. Wait a second. Did you succeed on the last? On the
Me?
on the last. Oh no, you didn't. You didn't try, did you? Because you moved all the way up.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you want to have another go?
Yeah, of course. Oh, 18 again.
Cool.
And that's a 3.
3.
Yeah.
Cool. So that pushes you up to 5 effort on that then.
Yeah.
Cool. So you've got 2 more rounds until the next solar flare.
Perfect.
Enzo. Or Bertie, whichever one wants to go first.
Yeah, I'll go first. I'm gonna have a quick check at the cameras again.
Okay.
See if anything is moving around. Or...
Can you do it from there, or do you have to move all the way?
No, I have it in my hub.
Yeah. Roll me a wisdom check.
Sci-fi.
Yeah, baby.
Blowing my mind.
17.
17. You don't notice anything. You kind of as you flip through each of the rooms, you don't notice anything particular moving about. In the bridge, you do notice a flicker of movement, but it happens around the same time as there's as the camera flickers slightly, so you're not sure if it's just an artifact or if it is actually something moving.
Okay. And I'll continue on downloading.
Okay. Go for it.
That's a 10.
A 10, which is
Yes.
just right. Yeah, I get it.
Yes. Come on. 3. That's a win. D4s are tough to roll.
D4s are brutal.
Yeah.
It was a hard sell to me that I believed that before I believed that the D4 was the right one for basic effort. But as a DM, it really does let you control time.
Yeah, obviously.
Cool. Berto.
That's great.
Well, I'm at 5, so I'm gonna go again and try to break this thing.
Go for it.
Really? It's a 4.
4. No.
So I'm gonna go
don't
again.
go.
Yeah, you don't have any items to crack it open?
19.
19.
No.
Yep, that gets it.
Like
Roll
your
me a
gun
5
blade.
on that D4.
Sorry?
Roll me a 5 on that D4.
Yeah, I got a 5. It's a 2. It's a 2.
A 2. Cool. So that pushes you up to 7 as well. This is the last turn you have before the solar flare pops up. What would you like to do?
So knowing that it's coming, do we know that it's coming, or are we?
You know that it's a pattern at this point.
Okay.
What do we know about that thing? Is like, can we protect ourselves from it, or it's just we know it's happening, we just accept our
Maybe if
destiny?
we turn on the shields of the ship, we could protect ourselves from it.
Quite possibly.
Or the shields.
You do know that in the short term, the damage is or the danger of the solar flares isn't so much coming from the flares themselves at the moment. That as far as you know, it's coming from being buffeted around by it, kind of the fall damage that you would take and that kind of thing.
Okay.
Securing, like properly securing yourself or sitting
Yeah.
down or doing something
what I
like
was
that would
saying.
probably benefit you.
Okay.
That said, in the long term, if you want to put some time into it, getting the shields up would, getting the shields up would kind of really drastically lower the danger.
Yeah, but that's going to be the next thing after I finish downloading the schematics.
I just do my turn real quick. So I'm gonna do my first action to strap myself in the captain's chair.
Yeah, you just strap yourself in.
My second action to break again into the computer.
As you strapped up. Nice.
18.
18. Yeah, you get it. Roll me that effort. That's sweet effort.
2.
2.
Okay.
Still
Oh,
9 on that.
Let's see shit.
I'm at 9, right?
You are at 9.
Okay.
Cool. What would you like to do, Berto?
Oh, Enzo.
My turn.
Oh, Enzo. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong name.
Same thing. I'm gonna continue on hacking.
Go for it.
Because yes, I don't care. I don't care.
So I will take this damage.
Yeah. So it's a 17.
17 does it.
Perfect. So it's a 1.
A 1. That puts you up to 9 as well.
We got this, brother.
We're like hackers, man, right now. We should have played hackers. So disclaimer for everybody playing this adventure.
Become hackers. Everyone should be hackers. Okay, I would like you both to roll Constitution saves for me.
Yep. Oh!
That 20.
Nat 20.
And 6.
So Berto,
Okay, natural 20. You, in fact, actually, sorry, Berto, what did you get?
6.
6. Oh, in that case, yours is an easy roll, but you still failed it. So you take 2 points of damage as you kind of just as you throw yourself into the chair and start typing away, and just as you're about to break the program, the solar flare hits and just flings you from your chair, and you end up lying on the floor, prone. It is one more turn until one more round until the solar flare hits again, and as you tumble from the chair, you look up into the ceiling and see reptoid, like horrifying reptoid creatures glaring down at you.
What? Hanging on the ceiling?
Hanging from the ceiling. You see that.
Very spooky.
That just staring, 3 of them staring down at you.
Okay, and that's cool. But where did he go?
He's gonna throw it back.
So
The gigantic lizard man left.
that's not what I want to do. So yeah, there you go. You've got 3. You have 3 of these creatures staring down at you. Enzo.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I'm kind of unaware of it, right?
Oh, yes, you will be, because you've been taking your time, so you have no idea. You don't know that they're there.
I'm gonna continue on hacking the computer.
Go for it then.
6.
6. Doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Brother, why must you be like that?
When I finished failing, I turn around and I look at my brother on the floor.
Yeah. So as you kind of turn around to decry your failure, you see these horrifying creatures staring at you from the darkness.
Huh. Well, yeah, cameras weren't really useful. They're not moving, right? They're just staring.
They are primed for action.
Okay.
Brother, I think you should move really slowly from now on.
Do I have any information on the lizard people? Like, do they see in the dark?
So you know that the reptoids can kind of climb.
Yeah.
They can climb any surface. They They're generally quite a not necessarily a militant species or a kind of militant society, but they certainly have a great respect for their military. This seems to be, for example, a science ship, but there is a definite military element to it. These don't look like any reptoid you've ever seen. Where usually they would have kind of a slender build to them. These are huge, bulked up mutant reptoids with multiple eyes. None of them look quite the same. Their limbs are distended and huge. The guns that they're carrying don't quite fit properly in their hands. They don't look as though there's rational thought there.
Okay. I would have a flash bomb on me, right?
It's not in your inventory.
As a sniper, I should have a close combat military equipment to escape.
I will. Yeah, I'll say that you can.
Okay. Because what I'm thinking right now is I see they have a lot of eyes. So I'm wondering, like, are they sensitive to light? So if I throw my glow stick away, are they still going to see me, or are they going to be attracted to the light?
Do they have dark vision?
So you know that reptoids, they don't have dark vision, but they do see in infrared. So they have heat vision.
Okay.
Let's go do something. I'm on the floor, brother.
I'm tempted to take off my railgun and just shoot one.
Cool.
But I'm not in a position to. I don't like close combat, so I'm gonna run. But I'm gonna run towards Berto and help him up.
Okay. Cool. So you do that, Berto. You're now standing up, which is good.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna pull out my blaster slowly.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put our stuff back to back.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
back to
you're
back.
standing back to back, facing off against these reptoid creatures.
And basically, what I whisper to him through the comms and tell him, I'm gonna try to flash them, and we're gonna take a.
Yeah, and I'm gonna blast the one there, and we can have
easy access
way out.
While we're doing that, I'm gonna try hacking the doors and closing it.
Okay.
But you don't have any actions left. I'm gonna shoot this one.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna try to flash the others. So, what do I roll for blasting the guy?
It would be
front of me?
a dexterity check. Yeah, dexterity check. And again, you're trying to beat 13.
Okay. Oh my god! I swear the dice stopped at 17 and then it just rolled back to 6. So I rolled a 9.
That's what you're talking about.
I rolled a 9.
As you take aim and take the shot, the reptoids leap forwards and the shot just misses.
Okay.
I'm going to take a quick toilet break and I will be back in 1 second.
All right, good.
Perfect.
R.I.P. stream.
What's up, Karaton?
Who?
I'm wondering if he's going to be able to fix our our video.
What?
He turned this on. I think. I'm wondering if he's going to. Yeah. So we can. Well, let's go. Get the language in.
We'll be back in a few minutes.
Papa.
Hmm?
Yeah, we're speaking French. Give you time to maybe fix our cameras so we could show ourselves on YouTube. Are you back, Chris?
I am back.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, so give you 5 minutes if you wanna try to fix things around.
I certainly can.
Go right ahead. Yeah, go right ahead.
Let's see if we can get your. See if we
Yeah,
can get your cameras up.
Hello. Are you back?
I am, yes.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, we have the YouTube right here. So, but what are you using there to stream on YouTube? It's like
OBS.
Is your
broadcast assistant.
is there Roll20 Premium or something?
No. So it's I'm using so that I'm a plus member on Roll20, but I'm using OBS.
Okay.
Don't know why it's not working. Yeah.
Ready?
Okay, so let's blast these motherfuckers.
Hi there.
Cool.
Hi, Michael.
So who's oh wait a second, it'll be there for their turn first.
I don't have a second action.
Oh, so you do.
Yeah.
In that case, yeah, take your second action.
Can I go again and blast that motherfucker on the roof? Oh my god, is that a joke? I'm not even gonna say it. Okay. I failed.
That's 4.
I rolled 7.
Yes. Oh my word.
Choo-choo!
Cool. Yeah, you just you're still kind of shaking off the effects of the solar flare, and this thing just moving, leaping around the room, is just kind of throwing your aim off. Okay.
This is a solar flare.
So it is. I'm glad you reminded me. Yeah, roll me dexterity checks.
16 for Berto.
5.
16 for Berto. Enzo?
And 5 for me.
And a 5. You take 1 point of damage as you kind of lose your footing and fall to the floor. You also notice that the reptoid in the bottom left-hand corner falls over as well. But the other two kind of remain perfectly standing.
Okay.
The one that's on the floor is going to stand up and move up to you and just kind of sprint at you. Okay. The one on the ceiling, or the one kind of up to the top of the screen is going to leap across the console and just take a swing at you. And rolls horrendously badly, so that's a 7.
Perfect.
And the other one is going to run towards you, Berto, while firing its assault rifle.
Okay.
Oh, I'll try and hit the. So that's a 13 to hit.
Okay.
Does that beat your armor?
10. Yeah, of course it
10.
uses.
He deals 5 points of damage to you. As just rounds just hit your Kevlar bodysuit.
Use your HP.
Yeah. So, okay.
Cool. It's your turn. What would you like to do? And which one of you would like to go first?
Yeah, you go first. You're on the floor.
So I grab my gunblade and the closest, like, I strike as I pull it out and strike the one on my right.
Yeah, absolutely. So the one that attacked you.
Yeah.
How do we pin?
Ping is hold down right the right mouse button.
Okay, cool. So yeah, but I have to call my back. So yeah, I'm gonna attack him.
Cool. Go
That's
for
a
it.
dex.
Yeah, be a dexterity check.
It's not one.
Natural one.
Roll me that d20 again.
Ding.
13.
13.
So
Cool. In that case, you don't fumble it horrendously,
Okay.
but you do just miss him.
So does getting up and pulling out his weapon count as an action, or
That'll
can he do
be
again?
movement and action. So Berto, what would you like to do?
Does my blaster? Can I use it in close range? I don't even know, so I'm just gonna read it. Blast rifle, standard, caseless, magazine fed, military, bulky, powerful, durable.
Because it's bulky, it'll be a hard roll as you kind of having to bring it to bear.
So I'm gonna
The sword.
throw it and pull out my 2 blades, the uranium blade.
Go for it. So because you're attacking with 2 blades, it'll be an easy. Each strike will be an easy attack.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack the one blocking our way.
Cool. It'll be a dexterity check.
That's an 18.
18. That hits.
Good. And now it's gonna be a D6 plus 4 attack.
Yes.
5.
5. So that's plus.
No, it's 1 plus 4.
Wow,
Yay!
9 points of damage. You've done Okay, so cool. So these are all 1 heart monsters, so 1 heart creatures. So they've all got 10 hit points. Except that one of them has 10 hit points. The other one's got 9, and the other one's got 5.
And can I have another action, or is it?
No, it's
because you didn't move. Yes, you can.
So I'm gonna use my phone, medical phone,
Oh, okay.
and go back to full HP since I'm at 8.
Tremendous. And
I'm at 3 actually, so I'm gonna go back to 10.
Cool.
And that's all it does, right?
Yeah.
And does it regen over time or something?
Yeah. So roll 1d4. That's your timer. You gain 3 hit points back at the start of each of those turns.
Shit.
2.
2. Cool.
Okay.
Awesome. So that's Enzo, Berto. You've both gone. Okay. This creature is going to attack. You, Enzo.
Mm-hmm.
That is that's a 9 to hit. Which will be a miss. He's going to do it again. That's a that's a 10.
I got 11.
11. Ooh, lucky.
Lizard man.
The other one to your left is going to attack. And
Did he get
rolls a 12.
Yeah, he hits.
Cool.
Oh, fuck. I can get one shot with it now.
That's 2 points of damage.
Okay. It's a D8, right? He's rolling.
D6s, thankfully.
Okay.
And the last one that's blocking your way is going to attack you, Berto.
Yeah.
And that's a 17, dealing
Yes.
dealing 1 point of damage.
Woo! That's good. Okay.
Cool. Your turn. What would you like to do?
I want to go first.
Mike, go ahead.
So I'm gonna slash again the one in front of me.
Okay.
On the right.
Yeah.
So let's roll. 18. That's
18.
a hit.
That hits.
And 5 in total.
5 in total.
And I.
Sorry, actually, just to check which one, ping which one it is.
Yeah.
Tremendous. So he drops down to half health.
Okay.
As you kind of slash him with this gunblade just across the stomach.
Yeah, but I'll also. So I arc my movement and I shoot. As I slash that one, I shoot this one right here.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Yeah. So it's like this epic slash and then shoot the. I put my back to eating.
Too much animal, I think.
Go for
Yeah. That's a 9 plus 3. 12.
12 misses.
Yeah.
So the round, it looks awesome, but the round just kind of glances off a computer terminal just in front of him.
And he's a sniper, right?
Yep.
Hey, shut up.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna
Berto,
clear it away by slashing at the guy in front of me again.
go for it.
9.
+3.
9 misses.
+3.
No,
12.
it was 6 plus 9.
Oh, okay.
You have really a hard time reading the dice, right? Okay, I'm gonna go again,
Go for it.
and that's 15.
15 definitely hits.
Okay, good. So 1d6 plus 4. That's a 6 in total.
6 in total. You, as you whip around for a second attack with your dual blades, you swing them down at the same time, and just carve through this monstrosity, and he dies. And just kind of you see him just lying bleeding out on the floor.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay, so Enzo, get ready to run.
The two monstrosities. This one is going to move to block your escape. In fact, he's going to move properly over. So Enzo, you get an attack if you want.
Okay.
Like he went around the computer. So.
Yeah. Kind of ran around the computers to try and block your escape.
11. So it's
11?
Yeah.
Misses. The other one.
7.
In fact, he's going to attack. He's going to attack Berto as well while he's there, and rolls a natural 1. So that misses. The other one rolls a natural 19 to hit you, but to hit you, Enzo.
Yeah.
And deals 5 points of damage.
Oh, I'm at 1 HP.
You what? Sorry.
I'm at 1 HP.
You're at 1 HP.
So just so we know early, how does death work?
Okay, so death work. When you drop to 0 hit points, you roll a d6, and that's how many turns you have to live.
Can you patch
Before
yourself
getting
up?
stabilized or something?
So at the start of each of your turns, when you die, and you roll a d20, and if you roll a natural 20, you jump up with 1 hit point. Otherwise, another player can run over and spend an action to heal you, basically. So you're still at 0 hit points, but you stop the death timer.
Or I could use a medical foam to get him back up.
Exactly.
Good. Oh, by the way, do I get my plus HP?
And you do,
D4?
yes. At the start of your turn,
2?
you get 3 HP.
3. Yeah. Good.
Cool.
Okay.
So that you'll be back up to full hit points, won't you, Berto?
Yeah, I'm back up at 10. Sorry.
Yeah, tremendous. Cool. What would you like to do?
Okay, so I'm gonna spend my first action healing my brother.
Yep.
Cool. So I'm applying the foam on him, and then I'm gonna try to slash again the guy that's blocking our way.
Awesome. In that case,
Or-
Enzo.
No, wait, sorry.
Oh.
The other guy
Yes.
on in the computers, he's the one that got damaged, right?
They are both at. So the one that you pinged is at 5, and the other one is at 9.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for the one at 5 because he looks more damaged than the other, and I'm just gonna.
He looks.
At this point, it's an even match, so we're just gonna kill them all. So
Go for
the
it.
healing first. The healing.
Yep. So you apply the Medifoam.
No, you're at full HP.
You are so you're at full HP, and if you roll a D4, that's how many turns you get 3 HP.
3 turns.
3 turns. Tremendous.
From
You
your hand.
applied it well, Berto. Like an expert.
I'm a ghost assassin. I have precision skills.
Awesome.
I feel like I'm Genji. I don't know why. It just feels like that.
Well,
Cool. Make your attack roll.
10.
10 misses.
isn't it
Oh
easy?
no. Yeah. Sorry, it's easy because you're dual wielding. Yeah. Okay, that definitely hits then.
Oh, easy.
Fuck you up.
Well, it's 5 anyway, so it's gonna die, right?
Tremendous. He goes down as you just kind of apply the medical foam, look at him, and just with derision, take the thing's head off.
No one attacks my brother.
So yeah,
Awesome.
Michael, we have 2 other characters ready, a healer and a tank.
That's a very good point, actually. If these two die, just send in the next two. Cool. The last... Well, in fact, at the start of the turn, I need everybody to roll dexterity checks for me. Oh, sorry, no, constitution checks.
That's a 12. That's a miss. How much damage?
Sorry, so you rolled a... one was a 12, the other one was a...
Oh, you can roll it, yeah.
Sorry,
20.
Not 20. You see?
And
being the best for them.
it was supposed to be 7, but it rolled like...
Yeah, I don't know, this dice, it's like, it stops on the face and then it's just like, nope.
Fair enough. In that case, you take 8 points of damage as you fall and just smash your head against the computer terminal next to you. You're prone and have lost 8 points of damage.
It's okay, I will shield you.
The monstrosity in front of you.
Yeah.
Rolled a natural 1, followed by another natural 1. So
You're kidding? Really?
As the solar flare hits, the bridge just rocks uncontrollably, and you watch as the monstrosity that was literally just leaping at you just vanishes into the ceiling, and then very quickly reappears on the floor, and then is suddenly thrown clean across the room. And you watch as he bleeds to death in a crumpled, mangled heap in the corner, having been bounced off all 4 walls of this room.
I knew.
Can I take credit for this kill?
Totally.
Anyway, the room needed a new deco, so we painted the walls with a tint green, like lizard slime.
Amazing. Cool.
I'm gonna.
At the end of that, let me just find these. The ghost, Berto, you get a milestone award. You have a vibroblade module. So for every melee damage roll, you now roll ultimate as well as your melee damage. So you roll a d6 and a d12.
What?
Yep.
It's like a 4-bolt blade or something.
Yep. And Enzo, what's your class again? I've forgotten.
Sniper.
I'm a sniper, but I would like to have a shotgun.
Is it a gunner, if I remember rightly?
It's not. It's outsider the class.
Oh, of course you are. In that case, you have nano time warp. On any failed attempt, you can try again.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, okay.
So you have
just to say, it's really, really nice. I'm really feeling it.
Good.
Yeah.
You have 2 turns until the next solar flare pops up.
Can you get the full foam?
No, I'm gonna apply 2, so 6 HP.
Cool.
So I'm gonna be at 8, and then we're gonna see if I take damage from.
Cool. So you were at 2 hit points, and then you went up to, because you were gaining 3 hit points at the end of each thing, so that'll be 5 now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
what would you like to do? You've got 2 turns until the solar flare hits again.
Brother, I'm all out of healing foam, just so you know. So let's be careful. I think I'm just gonna stealth around next time.
In terms of recovery, what you can do is you can just kind of spend an entire turn just resting, and that gets you 1 hit point.
Cool. That's awesome. Okay. But I'm gonna first scold my brother for not telling me that he found foam somewhere. Where did you get foam? We don't have that on the ship.
I had it on me.
Oh, that's a really good point, because you didn't tell him that you found it. Beautiful.
Well,
where did you get the money?
I bought it with my own money, okay? You don't know anything about me. You never understand.
Wonderful.
So like a little bit, I'm kind of pissed, and I go towards the computer, and I try to hack, but because I'm pissed, I'm putting myself minus here, but I do it like quickly, like.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. We'll make it a hard
No,
roll then.
Yeah. Well, that's a 18.
18. You still managed to do it.
Yeah.
So roll me effort. You're on a 9 at the moment for that.
10.
10?
1.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say it's impossible to not get it.
Exactly.
Cool. Sorry, remind me what it was you were doing. It was you were getting the schematics of the ship, weren't you?
Yeah, exactly. Well, from both. They take computers.
Getting the PDF versions.
Yeah, the PDF versions of the whole thing.
The PDF version of it. The printout version.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool. So you see, essentially where you are now. I'm trying to think of a way to do this.
Yeah.
So give me 1 second. I'll just drag you around.
Okay.
Cool. So so this is the bridge. You know that there is obviously there's this room. There's the huge room where you were kind of where you. I've forgotten how to bloody talk right now. Okay, so there's the room with all the computers in that you were in.
Yeah.
Just down from that, there's the room with all the storage where you found the medical stuff.
Yeah.
After that, there is. Let's just get this map zoomed out so that people can see what's going on. After that, there is obviously there's the docking controls,
Yeah.
the larger cargo area. To the left of that is the medical facility, which has kind of a wall in the middle of it.
Yeah, and that's where I saw a black shadow.
Exactly, that's where you saw the shadow. To the right is kind of an access corridor.
Okay.
In from there, to the right of that is a room that you cannot access. You know it exists. It accepts that there is a room in there. But through this airlock, there is a classified room.
Okay, probably full of treasure goblins.
There's then another access corridor,
Okay.
and they lead to the 2 engine rooms.
Okay. Okay. So, as you're displaying this, I grumble to my brother and I share the map and all the access I have.
Cool.
And
Meanwhile, I'll still try to crack the captain's screen.
Go for it.
at least one of us is sharing.
I healed you, brother. So it's a int, right? Intelligence.
Yes, be intelligence.
So I had a 15.
15, you do it. Again, you were on a 9 if I remember rightly, so you breeze past that. What was it you were trying to find the black box, weren't you?
Yep.
Okay. As you log into it, you pull up all of the past logs, and you read through this disturbing story, complete with audio files, complete with photographs.
Is it in flat?
About a month ago, this ship was making a routine jump alongside the rest of its fleet. It for unknown reasons, something in the jump drive just failed to work properly, and they were jettisoned from their course to this system. They spent a week or two trying to escape, trying to get out of this place. but couldn't do anything. They couldn't jump. They couldn't really do anything except orbit this huge black sun. After another week or so, the solar flares buffeted the ship to the point where the shields couldn't take it anymore and just failed completely. From that point, logs begin to break down, and all you have is insane recorded messages, much the same as the one that you've already listened to, kind of incessant whispering, and that kind of sub-bass tone. Building from that, you see security footage of these monstrosities that you've already fought, kind of scurrying around the place, fighting each other for supplies, for food, killing members of the crew who aren't yet mutated to the point where they're these monstrosities. You also see crawling from the medical facility and through the medical facility, one of these monstrosities, but an order of magnitude larger. Just a huge thing, terrifying, with a number of different limbs coming from it. I would like you to roll a perception check for me.
Wisdom?
Yeah, sorry, wisdom.
A 6, yay!
A 6.
I'm not a wise man.
That's about all that you see. You see that basically what happened was the crew killed each other, or became these horrible creatures.
Yeah.
You suspect that there may be more on board, judging by how many were running around and how many you've seen. But that's what happened.
Okay, so I'm gonna come talk to my brother, and so I'm gonna do it. Brother, there's
as you speak, like I have this like dumb out face. I'm like, share it to me.
We need to leave
Share
this
me
place
the
quickly.
video right now.
There was no video, it's a log.
Oh, the log. Share it to me.
Well, you just download it and watch it yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Okay.
So basically, I'll do the same thing.
Awesome.
Do I roll as well?
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
I don't really have bonus.
Wisdom check. Sorry.
It's a one.
And that one.
One. Roll me another d20.
15.
15.
Oh,
Okay, cool. You're safe. You
I didn't get
again.
scared.
You see all the same things, but you don't see much else.
Okay.
You finish watching it and look up, both of you see as the doorway to the airlock to the bridge slams shut.
That's practical.
What?
Are there any vents in this room?
Roll me a wisdom check. Make it an easy one because you know that there is stuff up there.
Nope. 6.
6. You don't see anything.
Okay. Do I see anything in the next room from the cameras?
You see. Okay, so give me a second, and I will pull you into that room so you can see what's going on. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Okay, cool. So you see 2 of these reptoid abominations standing on flanking the door with what looks like explosives in their hands.
Okay.
Well, that's just rude.
Just to know, is there any security measures, like turrets or stuff like that?
Sorry, what?
Like a turret or
a turret? You can have a look for it.
That's what I'm gonna do. My logic is because there's a military crate. It's very true. They're probably yeah, whatever.
In fact, you already have the schematics for it. Okay, roll me an intelligence check and make it easy.
Okay. It's a 6, but I could use the nano time warp, right?
Yeah,
On the
absolutely.
could have actually used it on the other one. You said intellect, right?
Yeah, intelligence.
So it's 15
15.
total.
Awesome. You do find that in the airlock itself there is there's a turret, a small little turret, and then there's another one in the room that they're in.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna activate the one in the room.
In that case, give
Which
me
one?
1 second.
Which one did you activate?
In their room.
In their room. Okay. You scared me for a moment.
I should have played a hacker.
Just grab some bits and bobs.
So did somebody do full 20 room, or you created it?
I built this myself.
Shit,
Like yesterday, the day before.
that's cool. Really cool.
Cool. Wait a second. Why can't you see anything from that? Oh, has sight. That's why. I'll check that box. There we go.
Oh.
So you now can see through this turret's eyes.
Okay.
What would you
So-
like to do?
Fire at. Not close
in
enough.
fact, sorry, just to give you some context. Now
Yeah.
that you found the turret and you're looking through its eyes, you can see that they're finished. That they've finished planting the explosives. You would guess that they're trying to sever the command module, which is where you are at the moment.
Okay.
You think that you've got 2 rounds until that happens.
If I kill them, they can activate the.
Yeah, if you kill them, you think you'll be able to stop them manually activating the bomb.
Okay. So I'll fire away.
Okay.
On
Are you attacking the one on the left or the right?
right here.
Cool. So roll me a if you use your modifiers because you're shooting the weapon.
Good. Yeah. Okay. So it's a dex or.
Sorry, it'd be a dex check.
Okay. It's a 2, but I could use again nano time warp to.
Yeah, I'll be happy with that.
Well, that's OP.
Yeah, 18.
18.
That's a hit.
That hits. Roll me magic effort. 1d8.
1d8. Yeah.
Yep.
Right here. 4.
4.
Yeah.
Cool. So as this turret just opens up with high caliber rounds, one of the rounds just rips through part of this thing's exposed, weirdly exposed flesh, and tears a good chunk of it off.
Okay.
And it turns around and glares at the turret.
Good. That's good. I give Genshi time to open the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Well, actually, I have the plan too. I guess
Yes.
we share the downloads.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look for on the map, or let's say another way out of this room.
Okay. Roll me an easy intelligence check.
20.
Natural 20.
Not a nat.
No, 19 plus 1.
Okay.
I told you I'd be dancing.
Okay, yeah, that's a fair point. Okay, so as you search through, you find a few bits and bobs, but nothing, or not one that you think is particularly convincing. Roll me basic work.
Okay. 3.
3. Cool. So you think that you might be able to work something out. You think that there's there are vents above you. You just don't know which ones lead to the right place. So that's kind of you're starting to work through that process.
Yeah. So if I understand, what they're gonna do is just blow the doors and we're going to be stuck there, or they're going to detach us from.
You feel like they're trying to manually enact a saucer separation, for want of a better word. It looks like they're going to blow you off into space.
Okay.
So I'm going to go again. I'm just really trying to not die in space.
Cool.
That 20 again.
Awesome. Roll me some more work.
4.
4. Cool. So that punches you up to 7. So you're almost done. These abominations. One of them is going to run at the turret and attack it.
Okay.
And it hits.
Shit.
And deals 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Just move that down to 6. The other one is going to run across to this side and carry on fiddling with the bomb.
Cool.
Asshole.
So that drops down. That timer drops down to 1. So you've got one more round until he blows that.
Okay.
You guys, what would you like to do?
I'll fire away at the one attempting to.
Cool.
To activate the
Yeah.
bombs.
Awesome. Roll me an attack.
I missed, but I'm going to use again nano timer. And that's 11. It's probably a miss.
11 in total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is back turn?
That is
Isn't
a
it
that is a
easy
miss.
or?
Yeah.
Isn't it easy if he's busy working on the bomb or?
Is he he's working? Sorry, he is working on the bomb. Yes.
So yes, would the roll be easy to hit? That's what I meant.
Oh, okay. Because he's not actually trying to escape. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll say that. So that'll be a 10 hit.
Look, I don't want to go in space, man.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You've argued it well.
So was the 11 enough or?
11 is 11's enough to hit.
And that's an 8, baby. Oh, that's kind of.
8 damage
Eight.
was that.
Yeah.
Man alive.
It's the magic, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Brutalized him. So he's down to 2.
Get
Shit, he's not dead. No.
Well, you have another hit, another attack.
That's
Attack
That's a
again.
very fair
it's
point.
true.
He is now aware that you are there though, and is it will be a normal roll.
Oh yeah, you fell.
I fell both of them.
Fair dues. Berto,
Shit. Well, okay.
your 3 effort of finding this way out.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Natural 1.
Natural 1.
So let's see if it's
Roll me another d20.
Like if I roll another 1, we're gonna end up in an event that's gonna kill us. Okay, 13.
13.
Okay, so-
Yeah, okay, cool.
My second action, I'm gonna try to break it again.
Go for it.
I should try opening the doors.
That's 18.
18.
It's a hit.
Yeah.
So D4, please.
No,
2.
2.
2.
Let's go into space, my friend.
So that puts it down to. Sorry, that just to double check, make sure I heard it right. That was you shooting the door, wasn't it?
Nope.
Oh,
I
no.
was
So,
actually
okay, in that
trying
case, I
to
completely
find.
misunderstood that. What was that? Sorry.
I was trying to find a vent again.
Oh yes.
I was investigating the maps or something.
Tremendous.
Trying to
You
find a
rolled
way
a 2,
out.
didn't you? So that puts you up to a 9.
Yeah.
So you're one point of effort off getting through that door, or off kind of moving back into the room.
Yeah.
Okay. These two, the one that's closest to the turret's going to carry on attacking it and rolls a natural 20
Shit.
and deals 11 points of damage to it, blowing the turret up.
Oh, we lost vision. Rip. Rest in peace.
Oh,
Rip.
oh, it could
The
be
other one.
chewing.
The other one continues work. In fact, let's just double check because he was quite badly hurt. Yep, he continues working on it, and you hear this crump from the other side of the other side of the door as this sound of twisting metal begins to shred its way through the hull. You have 3 turns until you are drifting away into space.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
And so Turn on the ship. Crash us in the star. That's the only way.
Okay. What I want to do is, can I help my brother find a vent?
Yeah, sure, of course you can.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, look at it! Look at the chat, guys.
Yeah, he just joined it. So that's a 11. It's into legend, right?
Yes.
So 13, 12.
Cool. Yep. You get it.
Yeah, we're only two playing against.
Tremendous. Oh, you were on 9. You breezed past it. Okay, so you find you kind of, after spending the time. It's not hard work. It's just laborious. There's a lot of it. It's essentially like playing snakes and ladders with vents.
Yeah. And I can see the blueprints like multi-levels, and it's really hard to like find a way.
Exactly. You find one vent. You finally found one vent. You're not sure how long it's going to take you to get there, but you can try and climb through it if you want. You know that it'll bring you out into the room that those two creatures are in.
Okay. Where is it? From where we are in the room?
It's basically it's just above the doorway, so it's essentially a little ventilation shaft just above the door that you're going to jump into. You're just not sure you're just not sure how long it's going to take you to get through there. You don't know how tight it is. You don't know. You've got an idea of how long it is, but it could take some shimmying through.
It's hard to climb. No choice.
Yeah. Let's go.
Well, it's you. You have an action left.
Oh,
no, you have a movement, but you can move there, I guess.
So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move towards the vent.
Okay.
I'm gonna pry it open.
Cool. So are you gonna get up in there?
Yep.
Awesome. Roll me 1d4.
Actually, you forgot the solar blast.
Solar blast. So
that was last turn, I think.
Oh, of course it was. In that case, that's my fault. We'll do that at the next turn.
Okay.
Roll me a. Roll me. Yeah, roll me 1d4.
Okay.
To remove the gate or something like that.
2.
That is so that it's going to take you. You feel 2 turns to make your way through the vent.
Okay.
My turn now. Gonna assist my brother.
You certainly can.
So, but I have to roll a d4.
You wouldn't really be. There's nothing to really assist.
Essentially,
it would just be how long it takes you to climb through the vent.
Okay, so a d4, right?
Yes.
3. And
okay.
Again? Oh no, I moved.
Your turn?
No, because I moved, I can't go again, right?
No, it's you would just be basically it just takes you 3 turns to move through. So, for the sake of brevity, you both continue to crawl through the vent as you feel this twisting metal around you begin to kind of twist and tear apart. I'd like you both to roll me Constitution checks.
Christ. 12.
12?
16.
16. Okay. The 12, you suffer 1 point of damage as when you're crawling through, like a jagged bit of metal just slashes you across the side. You continue to pull yourself through, and as you break out of the vent and tumble into the room, you. Oh, sorry, wrong screen. You hear as the command module just rips away into space, and you feel this sucking vacuum pulling air out of this room. You're not tremendously worried about it. You're prepped for 0 gravity. Coming across to something that you didn't really know whether or not it was going to have breathable oxygen. But the command module is gone. Bridge is completely gone.
Okay.
Well, we just survived that. That's good.
So Are you going to play the solo threat?
That was the Constitution saves. I've also
Yeah.
lost him
So
on my-
whose turn
okay.
is it now? It's you, Enzo. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So I'm gonna
Snipe that guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna pry out my sniper
Cool.
and like a card montage, gonna quick scope the one next to my brother.
falling from the ceiling, you land on your side, whip out a sniper rifle and quick scope.
360. Let's go.
Exactly.
Amazing. Okay, roll me an attack. It'll be hard because of the
Yeah, of course.
circumstances at the
Yeah,
moment.
sure. 18.
18. You hit.
Plus 18 without dex. Just saying.
Yeah.
Man alive. Okay, so you definitely hit.
Very cool.
Roll me. That was with the sniper rifle as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Man
Triple
alive.
damage.
Okay, roll me damage. Roll me weapon damage.
5 plus 2.
5 plus 2,
7.
and then because you fire in your sniper rifle, you treble it.
Yeah.
So you deal 21 points of damage.
Yeah.
I'd like you to roll me a second attack.
Okay.
A second hard attack.
Seriously, you missed the dice box and rolled a 5, so that's
But
worth mentioning.
I have a nano time warp,
Yeah.
so I can
Yeah,
reroll.
of course, time warp.
Go for it.
And that's a 12. But
That's a 12.
probably a miss.
Okay,
You had
so
dex?
Do I have dex?
Yeah.
you had dex.
So 15.
15. Oh, okay. That changes the landscape of this battle completely. So the one in front of you, you shoot and vaporize. It's just gone. As the round tears through it and just obliterates it. You see the one behind it, and you see as the creature that you've killed dissipates. You make perfect eye contact with the other one that's kind of looking back at its friend as the round hits it square between the eyes and takes its head off.
Easy.
You're the last thing. Just
GG, easy.
I'm the last person to. What's it called?
No, don't start quoting Anzo. Please.
Brother.
I'm gonna start quoting Genji, and then it's gonna be awkward. Okay.
Cool.
Oh,
You
that's
have 2 turns until the next solar flare, and the room DC has gone up to 14.
So how many squares can I move if I like double move, I guess, or something like that?
Probably about 12.
Actually, look, I'm gonna try to be invisible with my stealth module. So it's a dex at 10.
Okay.
So I roll dex, I guess.
Yeah.
So 14.
Sorry, 14 was that?
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then I'm gonna walk toward the other room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that it?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay.
And that concludes my turn. Now it's our turn again, I guess. No solar flare this turn.
No solar flare this turn.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna use my action to heal myself.
Awesome.
I guess both actions. I'm not even gonna move.
So you regain. In fact, let me just double check that. So I want to make sure I've got the.
Let's look at the chat.
right.
How do we heal ourselves?
Oh, okay. So if you want to do it in moments. So essentially, just now you want to spend like a turn to heal. Roll me a hard. Just a hard check. So it'll be you'll have to beat a 17 on a natural d20.
Okay.
I'm glad
I got
that,
16.
That's very different.
I got 16.
16.
Wait, I failed, so I could reroll.
Yes.
18.
18. You regain 1 hit point.
Yes.
All that hype for 1 hit point, but yeah. Two players in the campaign, we need that HP.
We almost got blown.
Yeah, we need that HP. I'm just
Exactly.
kidding. I'm aware.
And I'm gonna. I guess I could join my brother.
Yeah, you can move up.
Every HP counts.
So at my turn, I'm gonna move too.
Press up that.
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so can I do Can I do the double move like a dash or something?
Yo, sorry. Yes, you can. But first, I'd like you both to roll dexterity checks.
Oh, true. I'm gonna go back here. Sorry. That's a 19
19?
for Berto.
That's a 14.
14.
Can't
14.
count.
Oh, you just make it. Cool. So as the solar flare hits and you rocked about again, you kind of now that you've got your senses back, you kind of, you're a bit more light on your feet. You can kind of avoid the ravages of this solar flare.
All right.
You have 4 turns until your next solar flare.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna double move that. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I do a double move? Yeah, right. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. At 4, I arrive here. So, do I see anything on the ceiling?
So as you look around, you just see a lot of crates. Most of them look closed. Again, it's a kind of mix of military crates and kind of bigger scientific containers.
Okay.
Most of them look closed. It doesn't look like this place was particularly badly ravaged, which
That's weird.
immediately kind of strikes you as strange, considering how kind of violent everybody became about supplies. Just kind of thinking back to that to the black box logs. Enzo, what would you like to do?
Huh. Still gonna backtrack. I'm gonna watch through the camera again. Quickly cycle through them to see if my brother is safe in the room he's going towards.
Okay.
And I'm gonna follow him as well.
Cool.
Brother, this is weird. Nothing's been looted here.
Okay. Do I notice anything?
You don't notice anything in that room, no.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't notice really any change. The only change that you do notice is that the feed from the bridge is just static now. You get absolutely nothing from it.
Okay. Just to
As
be
it
sure.
floats away towards the black star that you are orbiting.
The endless void. Just to be sure, for the loot dice that you roll, is it each end of combat, or is it it depends on the encounters?
Sorry, say that again?
The loot dice that you roll. We received the Nano Time one.
Yes, so that was so they're milestone awards. So
Okay.
every time you do something particularly incredible, you get a milestone reward. It's kind of like leveling up. Speaking of which,
that's cool.
I'd completely forgotten about hero dice. Enzo, for that 360 no scope, you get a hero dice, which
is that
which you can trade in at
MLG?
you can trade your hero dice in at any point to add 1d12 effort.
Okay.
So as damage, as effort rolls, whatever. Whenever you think you need your ultimate effort, you can trade that in.
Okay. Basically,
Cool.
a hero token.
We're at 3 turns for the solar. Berto, what would you like to do?
Okay, so you said that they are all like military scientific stuff, those crates or something like that, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Well, okay. It's really freaking me out, to be honest, that nothing has been looted here. It's not even roleplay, like, it's really freaking me out. So, I'm gonna go towards those crates in the middle. Here.
Yeah.
And scavenge through those.
Okay. Roll me a dex check.
8.
Yeah, that doesn't get it.
Yeah, I don't notice anything special.
You don't know what it is, but this USB thing, it's just not going in the first time ever.
We're like 2,000 years in the future, and we still haven't fixed the problem.
You still don't have a universal USB connection.
Yeah, that's both ways.
Cool. Do you want to have another? Oh no, you moved, didn't you?
Yep.
Enzo.
So I'm gonna sprint towards my brother.
Okay.
I could just imagine the hero token as a dubstep music player.
MLG,
just to hype me up. As
Call of Duty hit markers and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
When you trade in, pixelated glasses fall down from the sky onto your face. Snoop Dogg appears and dances, and just dank 420 everywhere. It's like an MLG montage.
Christ. Yeah. So I entered I have the same reaction as my brother.
That makes sense.
I'm spooked and go towards. I'm trying to find a turret again.
Oh, okay.
But this time I would like to make it that it's not automatic turret and recognize us as allies.
Oh, okay. So you wanna program it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Make me.
Java skill.
Because the bridge is gone, you're going to have less functionality. So make me an intelligence check to find a wisdom check to find a turret.
Okay. Okay. Do I always miss? I miss my dice. I'm gonna reroll again because I got a 4, and that's a nat 20.
Okay, so. As you're looking through the files, you find exactly what you're after.
Insert the JavaScript.
It doesn't even take time. You just open it up, look at the blueprints, and go, "Oh, okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense." And you find a turret, just smack bang in the middle, like up in the ceiling, kind of looking down over the cargo area. You assume. In fact, let's just move that to where it actually is. You assume to kind of defend should anybody kind of come down this area. This does seem to be where like the majority of everybody of kind of the equipment and the supplies and all that kind of thing is.
Just in case we get blown off again.
Yeah, 2 players in this campaign. We kind of get careful,
Cool. In that case, make me an intelligence check to see if you can hack this thing and make it recognize you and you alone.
Okay.
Of course he can. I think
16.
16. You managed to do it. Roll me basic effort.
So just to say,
use your D12.
the nano time warps are insane.
Yeah, it's very broken actually. I think he failed all of his first rolls, but succeeded all of his second rolls.
But yeah, it's truly amazing. So I'm gonna miss again, so 2, and I'm gonna roll my hero token to hack it.
Okay, cool.
Even if it's 5 in total.
Cool. So you start hacking away. You start kind of reprogramming this thing. You think it'll take a little while, but
yeah,
it's definitely doable. It's just a case of how long it's going to take rather than if.
Yeah, I just need to insert some PHP codes and some SQL queries. Simple stuff.
Exactly.
Brother, you're such a nerd.
It's just one big long if else statement.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that is us ticked down to 1 on the solar flare timer, I think. Berto, what would you like to do?
Okay. Before going at the crates again, I just want to know: is there any traces of struggle around here? Maybe the threat defended those crates. That's probably why everything is intact. I'm just trying to figure out what happened.
Roll me a wisdom check.
6. Can I go again?
Not as far as you can tell. You can continue to have a look.
10. Gee, I wish I had a time warp.
No, you look around. You don't see anything.
All right.
You don't see anything of importance. Any kind of signs of struggle. The place to you especially kind of looks untouched.
Yeah. Okay. Well, back to you, Enzo.
So nutting is it's true. I have to. I was like, I'm gonna go loot those crates, but yeah, I'm gonna keep on programming that. Turrets.
Easy
Go for it.
PhD.
12. I probably missed.
12. You miss, unfortunately.
I'm gonna continue on.
You type in apostrophe in the wrong place, and it just throws the whole thing out.
I'm gonna attempt again, and I got an 18.
Cool.
This time.
Yeah, 18 works.
Perfect. 4 on my effort dice.
Tremendous. You are up to 9 on the reprogramming.
Just a question. The hero die, does it count as a ultimate?
Yes.
So I have +1. So I hacked
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. In that case, with the +1, you reprogram it. The turret kind of swings towards you. The angry red targeting laser kind of sitting in between your eyes. There's a moment of indecision, and then it swings away from you and begins to survey the room.
Okay. Cool.
Cool. And with that, I'd like you both to make. It's 3 turns, wasn't it? A dexterity check.
Hero 13 coding. 18.
18. You. Sorry, they were both 18s, weren't they? Or
I had 13.
A 13.
Yeah.
The 13 fails, and you take 1 point of damage as you thrown to the floor.
One?
1 single point of damage.
Good. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So,
and you have 4 turns until your next solar flare.
can you just remind me? I mean, we investigated a little bit the maps and the camera feed. So, would I know what are the other rooms?
I shared.
So you know from the schematics that the room to your left over here is the medical bay.
Okay.
The room
with the
to
monster
the right is an access corridor, and then beyond that is a classified room that you don't know what's in there. You can't gain access to it through any means, be it or you haven't been able to gain access. Sorry, I should say. Through security cameras, the schematics, nothing. It's just like dead space within the ship. To your south, you've got the twin ion engines.
Okay.
But I'm gonna. I know that there's the creature in the. Am I still invisible, or if I do an action, it breaks?
You are not invisible because you touched something. No, because you didn't touch a target. Yeah, technically you're still invisible.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk toward the medical bay.
So does that mean I have no clue where my brother is?
So the way that it works, essentially, you have vision on him because of essentially you have a heads up display.
Okay.
So you can see where he is. You see this kind of weird outline of him, and he's difficult to see at times, but you can at least see him.
Yeah. Okay. So it's just like good.
So I mutter away. Nah, he was always good at hiding.
Awesome.
You were always good at being a nerd.
Wait, you could have said a seeker. I'm a sniper, no?
Cool.
Do I have to walk around the stairs to go there?
No, you know what? I'll say you can climb up there. It's not very hard.
Okay, so while
you're not particularly worried.
So after my first movement, do I see anything?
No. As you look in, you basically see gurneys, kind of tools here and there. It's a little bit broken down, but you don't see anything in particular. Or certainly nothing that looks out of place.
So, and from here.
From there, as you turn that corner, you picked a really interesting time to move there, because I was just about to do this. In fact, let's quickly get everybody over to us.
What are you doing?
You didn't turn it yet.
Oh, there we go. Okay, do you want to move? Sorry, do you want to move back to where you were there?
No, I don't know. It's Michael taking the control of my character.
No. It's absolutely not your fault. It's you just happened to catch me at a bad time. As you turn the corner, you see as the light shines eerily into the darkness, you see a huge, monstrous abomination staring you down. And as you turn the corner and it sees the light, it just bellows this incredible shriek of rage.
Dude, just I'm invisible, right?
But he sees the light.
Which light?
Your glow stick.
You are, but he is also a reptoid and has heat vision.
True. Oh god.
So, is there explosive in the next room?
I don't need them. I have my vibroblade module.
That's a good thing you have your vibroblade module.
I'm gonna slice through that motherfucker.
No, run away.
But I can't. I just finished my turn.
Yep,
Well, you
exactly.
moved.
Oh yeah, I have 2 squares left.
You moved 2 squares, huh?
True, yeah. So I'm gonna strategically move backward.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that. So as you walk around the corner, see that thing, it bellows at you, and you're just like, nope, out.
Okay.
It's my turn now, right?
It is, yes.
Oh wait, can I Anyway, he saw me, so I'm gonna whisper in my comm. I think we have some company, my friend.
I know. I told you already. So what I do is, okay, I want to time this because I have rope and a hook. So because I like to do MLG things. So as I shoot a monster, I want to hook and slide towards the. So yeah, basically this swing shot. So I'm swinging away and I shoot with my sniper.
Oh my word.
What?
Okay, so at the moment, there's not really any way of you
I couldn't do
gaining
that.
line of sight because there's a wall. There's basically a wall in the way.
Okay.
But it's certainly something you should be able to do probably in about a turn's time.
You should hide behind a crate. I'm gonna
dead.
bait into you. Just hide in the corner behind crates. You got a turret? I'm gonna come. It's gonna work out perfectly. I swear.
Yeah.
I swear. I'm fully confident.
Enzo, are you doing anything else?
I'm gonna ready the flash grenade I have.
Okay, cool.
So as my brother runs towards me, I'm gonna flash behind him if I don't fail.
Okay, cool. So you'll be doing that once Berto's come out of the room.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Sorry.
So as you all flee, this huge monstrosity begins to come around the corner and just gets right up in your face, Berto, and lashes out with a huge barbed tentacle.
Oh Christ.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, that's a natural 20.
Oh, you're kidding, right?
This is usually the point I'd start fluffing rolls, but okay. So that deals. Let me just get this right.
One.
I mean-
1 plus times 2.
I mean, it's fitting narrative-wise.
Okay, thankfully, he rolled really badly. That's a 4 altogether.
Yes.
I need you to make a strength check.
Strength check.
Oh Christ.
Because he's grappling me or something, yeah?
Yep. This huge tentacle just hits you and just starts to twist around you. You get the feeling the only reason it didn't do more damage is because it's trying to grab you rather than beat you into a pulp.
I rolled a 4.
It's okay.
Okay.
I'm here to save him.
Okay, you're grappled. You're held tight in this thing's grip. Oh my god. Okay.
There's no way I'm leaving this place.
So you'll see
guys.
what.
What would you like to do?
Okay. What I want to do is run with the flash.
Okay.
Actually, I can't. I would like to have 3 actions, and I would like to flash and be so confident in my shot. The flash goes off and I shoot. But I'm gonna have to. But I can't do that. So I'm just gonna get here and flash him.
Okay, cool. Are you shouting a warning to your brother there?
Yep.
Cool. In that case,
Close your eyes.
I would like you all.
My eyes are already closed. I'm scared.
I would like you all to make, we'll say Constitution saves as you're trying to kind of keep your eyes closed against the flash. Berto, yours is going to be hard because you're kind of grappled and unable to look away.
I got an 8.
Yeah, you got flashed.
Oh my god.
It's what?
Look at the monsters not being flashed, and then we're all gonna die.
I got a 15. It's
15?
plus what? Dex?
Constitution.
Yeah, 15.
Oh
15.
no.
Okay.
No.
So
Why?
the Gargantua thankfully failed. Berto, you failed, didn't you?
Yep. He's
Yep.
flashed.
Tremendous.
Rolled an
Roll me 1d4.
1d4?
Yep.
2.
2. You can't see for 2 turns.
Can I still Yeah, I can still move and
You can
try
still
to
you can still move, you can still act, but it's
Since I'm grappled, can I attack it?
It's going to be very difficult.
Can I attack even if I'm grappled?
Yeah, absolutely. So it'll be a hard attempt.
Go ahead. I'm not hit him.
Yeah, I'm going first. I'm gonna try to slice to the monster with my blades.
Okay.
18, baby. 20.
Not 20. Bless. Bless.
Well
And he got his
done.
ultimate.
So as you kind of as you whip out your two geranium swords and start to hack away blindly at this thing that's holding to you, roll damage.
So do I roll ultimate damage because I have the
You
fiber
certainly
blade?
do roll ultimate damage, and you roll ultimate and weapon. So you roll the d6 and the d12.
Okay. And what does a crit do actually? Just now that I rolled one.
So a critical hit basically just means that you do ultimate damage, or you do ultimate effort.
Okay, so I have a d6 plus weapon damage plus ultimate dice.
Yeah.
But he has 2 ultimate dices, right? Because he has his Vorpal blade.
Oh, wait a second. That's a very
Yeah,
a very
that's what I
fair
meant.
point, because
Yeah.
you've got your vibranium blade as well. Yeah, in that case, yeah, roll 2d12. I'm happy with that.
Okay. 6.
It's 9.
Yeah, so
14.
19.
19.
19 damage.
Yes.
So as you hear the alt of Genji going off.
Yeah, it's like I ulted now.
Okay.
So, do I break the grapple with that?
You know what? I'll make it. I'll roll a strength. Roll an easy strength check.
Even if it's easy, look at me. Oh, not 20! What? What? No way, this dice is cursed. This dice is flat, actually.
Okay,
What?
so as you rip apart the just bits of this huge reptoid gargantua, you don't even have to struggle. You just kind of fall from the from the thing's grasp and land on your feet, and that is your action. That is your turn.
Please. Nerf, please. Okay, so wow.
Enzo,
Just can you recap? I broke the grapple, right? So now I'm free to move around. I'm still blinded. And
you are still
Okay.
blinded. Yes, for 2 turns.
Good.
Cool. This thing, this huge thing, kind of looks around at you, and just screams in rage, and fires the energy cannon that's built into its chest.
Oh, wow.
It hits all targets in a straight line.
Oh, how surprising.
It just happens
We're in a
to be
straight
both
line.
of you. Yeah. What do we
You
do?
get vaporized.
Yeah, I'm dead for sure. I have 4 HP.
Ooh, where it rolls a 13 to hit, which I think hits both
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah.
Isn't it hard if it's blinded or something? I'm trying to survive
it's
here.
blinded, isn't it? Yeah, so it'll be a hard. It'll
Yeah.
be so it'll be, well, give it a -3 modifier, so that'll be 10.
That's. I have 10 armor. Does it?
Still
It
hits
doesn't hit
Birdo
me.
then,
Oh my god.
and deals
I'm
6
dead
points
for
of
sure.
6 points of damage.
I'm dead. I have at 4, so I'm at 0 or at -2, or how does it work actually?
Okay. Roll me 1d6.
Brother! 2.
2. You have
Yes,
2
2.
turns until you die.
Or I'm gonna stabilize him.
Yep. And
No.
you have no medical foam left either.
Nope.
Nope. I got an idea.
I'm having so much fun here. Okay, we have 1
Wait.
turn until the solar flare. Enzo,
Okay.
what would you like to? In fact, Berto, roll me a d20.
17.
17. Cool.
Yeah.
In that case, you don't jump up with 1 hit point left. Enzo.
So I hook my brother, and I drag him as I run towards the room.
Oh, okay.
What?
Give me a strength check.
You're
Okay.
gonna do damage to me and I'm gonna die.
A 19.
19. Cool. You managed to pull him, so you can pull him. You can pull him a full 6 squares.
We're actually clutch when it's time to die, you know.
Okay.
Cool.
Just
I'll move him since he can't
yeah,
see.
dragon.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
And I'm gonna stabilize him this turn.
You can't this turn, but you will be able to next turn.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just 'cause
it
you've
counts
as
you've
two.
hooked him and dragged him. It's kind of an action and movement.
But now it's gonna be the next laser chest monster attack or something like that.
Huh. So I'm gonna put him slightly to the right.
Can
near the
you
crate.
turn around the corner? Do you have enough actions?
Well, I could drag him.
Sorry, I was replying to something there. What were you saying?
I want to put him here.
Okay. So you want to be there? Sorry, you want him there?
Yeah.
No, I want to be there. I'm gonna... He's already dead.
He's already dead. It's cool.
Yeah, let him dish out a little bit of the damage.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
I'm at.
The monster comes around and stands in front of this very thin, narrow way, and
Does the turret can the turret attack now?
begins to force its way through very slowly. But its form becomes almost amorphous, and as it begins to kind of squeeze its way through like Play-Doh through a cutter. But it can't do anything else. The turret
fires.
recognizes that it's not you, and
Good.
fires. It's yeah, it hits and deals 6 points of damage.
Nice.
It rolled well.
Nice. Team clutch.
Yeah.
Cool. Top of the round. Which one of you wants to go first?
Well, he could.
No, you have to stabilize me.
Because
Or
Birdo, if he doesn't roll a natural 20, will die.
well, I think you should stabilize me. I'm just suggesting stuff right now, you know, since I'm dead.
But I could take 2 shots at him.
That's just rude.
No, but logically, I'm gonna stabilize him.
The eternal question: do I save my friend or get the kill?
No,
Is that an achievement? or
my kill
something?
streak. So yeah, I'm gonna stabilize him.
Okay.
I guess I have to roll for that. Well,
No. If I remember rightly, give me 1 second. If I remember rightly, it's just you spend your turn doing it.
It's 2 actions to stabilize?
No. It's 1 action.
Perfect.
So you stabilize him. He is no longer dying. Well, his timer stopped.
Okay.
If he takes
So
damage,
I'm
damage
still
again,
at
it'll kick
0.
off. But
I'm still at 0, right?
you're still at 0.
So, sniper.
You should hide and let the turret damage the monster.
I'm gonna run away.
You're gonna run away.
As he's still attached to me, right?
Oh, okay, yeah. That makes perfect sense then. I was like, I forgot that he was attached. I thought you were just going, nope.
Ah, he's attached to
I'm
me
gone.
like a harness. So he basically he's like on my back right now.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Yeah. So I'll let you kind of grab him and drag him with you.
Ragdoll him across the map. So yeah, I'm gonna.
Cool.
Is this? Am I behind a crate here, or?
No, so that's on a lower level. So you would just be it would be a perfect line of sight to you.
Okay, so I go on the lower level instead.
Okay, cool. So I'll
Yeah,
drag
right.
him in there.
And I move around the crates a little bit, so I have a sight on him with my sniper.
Yeah. To be honest, it's difficult not to have a line of sight on him.
No, I'm just cheesing like in the COD, like cheese a corner, so
Yeah.
he doesn't see me and I can shoot him.
Cool. The monster finally crawls its way through and just lets out another scream of rage.
Just to respond, I'm an outsider.
I would like you both to make Constitution saving or Constitution rolls. Berto, you're unconscious, but you feel this kind of subsonic pulse just race through you.
19. What do I roll? It's a
Constitution.
Come on.
Can a dead body really
19.
19. Okay,
19.
I'm really clutch. I'm clutch for king now.
Yeah, that's pretty clutch. Yeah, you hold off the kind of the nausea and the terrible pain that comes from this subsonic rumble. One that you actually Enzo, you recognize because you're conscious. Berto, you don't hear it because you're unconscious. You recognize it as the same kind of subsonic rumble that came through on the recordings on the black box and the data slate that you found in the command room.
Okay.
Shit.
And
do I get a turn on this round, or like do I do something when I'm unconscious? I don't know.
No, because you're stable now.
Okay.
Until you're actually healed.
Oh,
So I have to kind of heal him, right?
Yeah.
Can't I spend an action to heal, or you have to
just leave him
do
for a
that?
while.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
The turret is going to attack, and just straight up misses. As the shot just kind of rattles over the top of it.
The giant monster.
Yeah. Cool. What would you guys like to do? Well, Enzo, what would you like to do? I suppose is the more pertinent question.
I could stabilize him, right, and give him 1 HP, or how does it?
You've stabilized him.
Okay.
In
I can't.
fact, no. You know what? I'll let you know. You know what I'll let you do, Enzo. I will let you. I'll let you try and recover. If you beat a hard roll, so in this case it would be a 17. Beat a hard roll as just like a natural D20. Then you get 1 hit point back.
That's Berto.
Yeah, me.
Berto.
Okay, so I have to roll a nat 20.
No,
No, you need to roll a 17 or higher.
Oh, that's easy. I'm on a good roll, a good streak. I mean.
Nope.
Oh my god! I swear it was a 19 and then it rolled back to a 9.
A 9 is not a 17. Enzo, what would you like to do?
Well, so I'm gonna fling my grappling rope, so I could go across them. I could go here.
Okay.
Is there any? Is there anything I could grapple myself towards?
Like a pipeline or something like that?
Yeah.
There's plenty of stuff you could, like the ceiling's filled with, it's quite a high ceiling that's filled with kind of pipes. There's
Okay.
There's the turret up there, for example.
So,
there is stuff to swing off if you wanted to.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna fire as well at the same time, like in this badass way.
Okay, so you're gonna Indiana Jones this thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Go for
Here
it.
I am thinking that you could just walk there,
Okay. 19.
Oh my
19.
god! This
19.
time warp
Okay, so
bullshit.
I should have clarified. Roll me a dexterity check for just to throw the thing up and get swinging across, and that'll be your movement.
Yeah, but 19.
Tremendous.
For
In that
that one.
case, roll me an attack.
Come on. 11 or so
14.
14.
14 just hits.
Wow.
Just
Well,
hits.
swing.
What are you firing with? Actually, come to think of it.
And my sniper,
Oh my.
my wonderful sniper. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. So let's see how much I
It's
do.
going to be brutal.
5 times 3.
5 times 3.
15.
Well. Let's go. Let's get the achievements.
Oh my word. I think the words "How do you want to do this?" come to mind. Okay, so you throw the grappling hook up. You leap off, trying to get this thing away from your friend. And as you swing past the turret, you kind of turn and hit fire the sniper rifle.
I got my eyes on you.
The round, this huge, powerful round, hits it in the side of the head as it finishes its subsonic scream, and the scream is cut short as the head explodes.
Wow.
And this huge form slumps to its death.
Wow. Here I am, laying on the floor, like the big hero.
Yeah, you.
So-
Did I miss something, brother?
Again, as the fire shoots, we hear in the distance, in the void of the steep space, MLG songs playing. Horns.
Okay, I would like you both to roll. In fact, no, Berto, you won't get the chance to because you're unconscious. I would like Enzo to roll a dexterity check for me.
Okay.
That's a solar flare.
18. Plus,
18. So you're
21.
absolutely fine. Berto, you take 1 point of damage as the as another solar flare hits the ship. You bat it around. You kind of smash your head against a step, and you are now dying again.
I'm ragdolling everywhere in this room. So do I roll a d6, right?
Nope. Your timer restarts. So you have one turn. Enzo, what would you like to do?
Well, you could investigate the crates.
And just leave Berto to his D20. 5% chance of survival.
I'm gonna stabilize him.
Awesome. In that case, he is stabilized again. That's absolutely fine. You've got 3 turns until you
Jesus Christ.
until there's another solar flare.
So I grab him on my shoulder,
Okay.
and I radio back to. I try to. No, fuck! It's the medical bay. What the hell am I doing? Let's rush the medical bay.
Oh, okay.
That's what.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that works for me.
He's on my back right now.
Yeah, cool.
Like
I'll drag him
I'm
across.
holding him. I'm holding my baby brother in my arms
Okay.
as I attempt to save his life.
I have also just realised, Berto, that I haven't given you sight back. I know that you're unconscious, but I don't like the idea that you're staring at a black screen right now. So there you go. You can see what's going on.
The flow.
Okay. Enzo, roll me a wisdom. Okay.
I can't see. I still can't see.
Can you not?
Oh, okay.
No,
No,
I
sorry.
see.
I scrolled away.
Oh, okay. Fair dues. Roll me a wisdom check.
Oh, good.
Time warp that shit. Nope.
7.
I'm dead.
7. Nope. He. So you try and kind of help him, but you don't get anything this time.
Okay.
Berto, you can try and regain a hit point if you like.
Nope.
Nope. That's a
Not
2.
happening.
Wow.
Enzo, do you want to try again?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, before the solar flare comes back and kills me.
That's a very
So I
fair
guess.
point.
So we're moving around and searching for supplies, something I could use as a to heal him, I guess.
Okay, roll me a wisdom check.
19.
19.
Roll again for not doing.
Wait, I could roll again, huh? Or it's only on failures. Failed? Oh, okay, whatever. Go. It's
So you find a small number of vials. You think they might help, but you're not 100% sure.
Oh god.
In fact,
I know,
roll
it's
me
actually-
an intelligence check.
Okay.
Please.
19 again.
19.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, you recognise this. Essentially, it's a set of stimulants. It's like adrenaline shots, that kind of thing. You get the feeling that if you administer them to him, then if done correctly, he should come back with a certain number of hit points.
Okay.
So you said that like it's small characters under the label, if administered correctly.
So as I get to my brother, he's unconscious, right?
He is, yes.
So I search his body to see if he's not hiding anything that he stole before, or any items that are
Wow, I'm gonna die from the solar
You,
circle.
untrustworthy.
as you, it's not particularly difficult to search him. As you do, you don't find anything unknown, anything that isn't kind of what you expect him to have on him. Unless
Okay.
I'm wrong there, Berto.
No, you're not wrong. I have just the basic stuff.
He has a secret.
You can steal my stealth module if you want, but besides that, I have nothing.
That's
Cool.
good.
So yeah, you don't find anything out of the ordinary.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna administer him the drugs.
Okay, cool. Roll me a normal. What's it called? A normal wisdom check. Wisdom check.
Okay. Nope. 10.
10.
That's a miss.
Oh, it's wisdom or intelligence?
Well, regardless.
And you have a +2 int.
Well, yeah. Well, it would have been 12 with its intelligence, and I would naturally take my time because there aren't any other vials in this medical bay. Cough, cough, cough.
Go on then. Roll me basic effort. As you begin to take it slowly, you start administering it. Roll me basic effort.
Don't I have?
Can I roll something to regain consciousness?
Let me finish.
In a minute, you will. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't I receive a wonderful ultimate dice for saving Hiroki, my brother from the monster?
Look at him.
For one shot in a huge gargantuan reptoid. Go on then.
Really?
I'll be
nice.
I'll be kind.
We're only 2. It's 11.
11.
Yeah.
You administer it. You like Pulp Fiction style, just slam this adrenaline shot into his chest, and he just wide eyes, all of a sudden, completely up. Berto, you have 2 hit points.
Where is it? Where's the monster? What did you see?
What happened?
Speaking of which, Berto, could you roll me a d4?
Yeah. That's a 1.
A 1. In that case, this is the last turn of this session.
Okay. All right.
You also both have to make dexterity checks because it also happened to be a solar flare.
Wow.
14. He dies again.
Sorry, what
I
were
rolled
they?
an 8.
He got an
8.
8, Berto,
Amazing.
and I got 14.
You take 1 point of damage.
GG. I'm not even stressed.
Cool. So
How many rounds before the next?
what would you like to do?
Go ahead.
You know what? Thoroughly search the medical bay to see if we can find anything that information on the mutation infections, like documents, or really search it through to see if we can find information on.
In that case,
Were they researching? Yeah.
Yeah, cool. In that case, roll me a what's the word I'm looking for? Roll me an intelligence check.
Okay.
19.
19.
19.
Plus 2, 21.
So you see, you find 2 things.
Okay.
First of all, you find a key. You recognise it as a maglock key, and you get the feeling that it's kind of looking at the key, recognising the technology, and recognising what you know from the schematics and kind of everything that you learned in the bridge. You get the feeling that this is to get into the locked room, the classified room, on the right hand side of the ship. You also see a cracked observatory window that you hadn't seen before, and out of it you can see a perfect view of the black, almost lightless sun, with these solar flares just breaking across it, like a terrible black eye staring out at you from the night.
Stare into the abyss.
Yeah, you do get this kind of Lovecraftian, eldritch horror feel from it. It's not natural, and you don't understand how it's happening.
Can I snipe it?
You want to shoot through the window? You want to snipe the star?
That would be completely stupid.
Sucked into the void of space. Berto, what would you like to do with your last turn?
For the last turn of the session,
Yeah.
I'm going to call for backup on our main ship. So maybe next session we get some help from a mythic. I don't know. I'm just figuring that this could help. So yeah, I'm going to try to use my comm and attack people on the ship.
Awesome. So you pull them up on your radio. You radio in for help, and they say that they'll send help when they can.
Okay.
Awesome. And with that, thank you very much, guys. That was a whole host of fun.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was fun. It was fun swinging around.
I'm definitely buying that game now. Definitely.
360 no scoping things.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's the first time we're playing sci-fi. Usually.
Yeah, that too. It's a real change of pace. You know, new setting, hacking, communication, all that stuff. It's kind of new glow stick instead of lighting a torch.
Yeah, it's cool. Really. I was down to play Shadowrun for a while, but it seems kind of complicated.
Crunchy.
Yeah, all the politics and all that.
From what I've seen of it, it seems very, very crunchy.
Yeah.
And it's great for a certain type of game. Like I'm currently part of like a modern day milsim game. So the whole idea of it being like a military simulation kind of makes sense, but you know,
yeah,
I do like the quick fast rules.
Yeah, but I prefer narrative over crunchy rules.
Totally agree.
I think it's so much more fun. No.
Awesome.
So, should we leave the room now and let you close your issue?
You're welcome to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna close up the live stream now. Thank you very much for joining me.
For another campaign or another session or whatever. So just keep in touch.
So, well, don't forget to follow Sunday Night PM on Twitter, Facebook,
and
YouTube.
Give money on Patreon also. Really important.
Patreon as well. And yeah, then I guess we could do a shout out for ourselves as well.
Absolutely, guys. Absolutely.
So yeah, we're Big Bad Evil Guy on Instagram. We post a variety of things. I'm currently working on the Patreon stream we did. Episode 1 should go out probably by Monday. So hope to show you that.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh yeah, don't forget to see the intro I did for you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go and look at that after this. Awesome. So yeah, guys, go follow follow Big Bad Evil Guy on Instagram and anywhere else, guys, or is it just Instagram?
For now, it's our main channel, so we don't advertise the others.
Tremendous. Same with me actually. Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much, guys. It's been fantastic. It's been fantastic playing. It's been fantastic playing with you guys. It's been fantastic knowing that people are watching. And yeah, I'll make sure this happens again. Thank you very much, guys.
Yep.
Bye.
Perfect. See ya.